Virgo, you're a little peckerhead. Poor Bonzo. Poor Bonzo. Some people pay big bucks to take their dogs to these dog trainers and have them jump up on picnic tables and run across the bridge and do circles around planters and things like that. I'm lucky enough to be able to see Bonzo's getting him back, kicking a little pheromones back in his face. I'm lucky enough to have this big old playground. Teach Bergelmere. That's how I taught Bonzo, getting him out here. A lot of uneven ground, a lot of logs to jump over, climb under, rocks to hop, water to get in. Can't beat it. Bonzo's the big boy, he gets first. Stay. Don't. You gotta wait. Just wait. Patience. There you go. Good boy. Start him young. I don't want Bergelmere jumping all over me. Right now he's cute. What happens when he turns into 140, 160 pound Mastiff lab mix? He's trying to jump on me and other people, thinking he's a lap dog. I can't be doing that. You know, it's tough because he's cute. He'll sit there and whine and cry and bark, and I don't encourage that either, because what happens when that bark gets turned up a bunch of decibels and somebody knocks on the door and he goes charging and, you know, rattling the window panes. Which, that's all fine and dandy, but it's got to be when I want it. Not just free for all anytime. But that's for another video. Let's get to what I got in my pockets. You go play with Bonzo. Alright. Alright, treats. Got a little bit of a fire starting kit in a little leather satchel. Got a little bit of fat wood in there. I've never used one of these, but I got it with a ferrocerium rod. And I guess it's kind of like a match. I guess this is soaked in some flammable material. You can light it, use it to get your fire going, then snuff it out. I don't know, at some point I will check it out and see what I think of it. Pretty neat. Maybe I'd use it as like a last ditch effort. I don't know. And I got a little Überleben hexagon ferrocerium rod on a little piece of leather with a striker. Oh, one more piece of fat wood. Anytime I go out in nature, I always have some kind of fire starting materials and things on me. Now, I always, even if I go into town, I usually have a ferrocerium rod in my pocket. That's one of my favorite ways to get a fire going, and if you use them right, they could last you forever and ever. So that's just a little fire starting kit. You know, something to keep in my side pocket here. Other pocket, got my pipe, one of my pipes my friend Duffy gave me. Still haven't smoked any cigarettes. It's been just about 2.5 months. Well, what's February? So December. Yeah, been about 2.5 months, no cigarettes. I puff on a pipe a little during the day and maybe chew on a piece of nicotine gum, but that's it. So I got my pipe, and then in my one cargo pocket, I might as well pop this out right now. This also came from my buddy Duffy and Amy for Christmas. They gave me a bunch of different pipe tobaccos. And this is Blood Red Moon, and I guess it's called Colt, but it's made in Denmark. This stuff's really good. I just cracked this open. I'm gonna get a little puff. I always end up using my finger, but I do have this little contraption here for digging out old dirty pipe tobacco. I got a little poker on there, and this is supposed to be the tamper, but I always end up using my finger. I don't know. Hillbilly at heart. So that's what that is. Obviously I have a lighter. I got a couple pairs of earplugs in here in case I decide to shoot a little bit if I'm out somewhere. And I got a nice brass lighter, and this is usually what I use. Smoke my pipe. Got a little bit of bank line and a couple little alcohol prep pads. Use these for all different kinds of stuff. I'll clean my knife blades off if I'm messing with some fat wood or something like that. They're definitely good. I'll buy a box occasionally just to clean my knife blades off. Or if you get a cut, obviously. Other pocket. Got just a little thin pair of gloves. And I got some earbuds in case I end up wanting to listen to some tunes. Alright, so in my right pocket, I always keep, these things are always in my right pocket. I have a little Victorinox sharpening rod. Touch up my blades. Thing looks like it's a little bent. So I got that. Couple pieces of Nicorette gum, barebone whistle, that I made. I've been working on being able to call back Virgo with that. He came right up to me. You can't see him, he's right here on camera, but I blow that whistle, he knows it's time to come back to me and he'll get a treat. Now I wean him off it over time. Got this little golf tee. That's good for messing around digging in a pipe also. That my buddy Duffy gave me. Got a little slab of some Gorilla duct tape here. 1-inch thick. Little bit, pretty good for repairs, or yeah, I've gotten a fire going with this stuff before when I had to. And then this is my main dog whistle I use for Bonzo, which I'll start training Bergelmeer on also. And I keep this handy little red light down there on the bottom of it too, just to have a tiny little backup if for some reason I forgot a headlamp. I usually have a little MicroStream rechargeable flashlight, but I can't find it. I think I dropped it somewhere, and that's the second time I've done that. I always get the short stubby or the little tiny ones. I might get one that's more the size of a pen this next time, something a little longer, a little less likely to fall out of my pockets or something. So I got that little dog whistle. Carrying American Lawman. Got a nice titanium pen. I'm not into all that stuff, but it says DDR on it with a bolt. And I have a space astronaut cart. I don't know what the heck you call it. I'm not really into the EDC pens too much, but I've had this for a while. It has a There's cartridges in it, NASA cartridge. You can write upside down, underwater, all this and that. At least that's what they say. But yep, nice, good to have a little pen. And this sucker is pretty solid if I had to use it for other things instead of just writing. Might be a last-ditch effort. Good to have. Anything else? Alright. I guess I'll show you all what I got on my belt real quick too, because so I got a little pocket right here which I keep 212 round 380 mags for my LCP Max. Now right here I'll carry my LCP Max today, going little. I got a 10 round mag in there. I'm mostly out in the woods and I'm looking for more penetration than expansion. So on my belt I got the Hobo Forge Puko. Love this knife. I was thinking about maybe doing a 1 year review on this thing. I carry it every day. I don't know, y'all want to see a 1 year review on that? Let me know. And got my Victorinox Spirit X multi-tool. I love this little thing. I still have to do a review on this one day. Apologize for not doing it yet. Probably my favorite little multi-tool. And right here on my belt, been back to carrying my good old Shaman, Spyderco Shaman. This is definitely one of my favorite knives. And I did a little skinny mod on the handle. I think I have a video on it somewhere, but S30V is one of my favorite steels for pocket knives. I just like it. You know, I know S35VN, that's what this American Lawman is. S35 and S45 are pretty darn good, but I don't know. I like S30V. Big fan of it. Big fan of this knife too. Pretty heavy duty knife for a pocket knife. That's it. That's what I got. Got Shaman nicotine gum, little sharpener, little sharpening rod, EDC pen. I got a little red light, and dog whistle, bigger dog whistle. Got some earbuds, bank line, a pair of thin gloves, American Lawman. Got some earplugs if I want to shoot a little bit. Got some pipe tobacco, my pipe, little pipe tool, another little pipe tool. Got some duct tape. Got some alcohol prep pads and another lighter. Got some dog treats, and I got a little fire starting kit and a good old brass Zippo. What do y'all think? That's just a quickie, not a survival kit. It's just what I got in my pockets this morning out walking my dogs. I appreciate y'all watching. Catch you on the next one. See ya!